Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. This is my review for Loki Season 2, Episode 3. This video will contain spoilers, so if you have not seen Loki Season 2 Episode 3, go watch it and then come back. So yeah, let's just get into it. So I enjoyed the previous two episodes. I thought they were good. I thought Episode 1 was a bit better than Episode 2, but I still enjoyed Episode 2 for the most part. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the mystery they're setting up, and I really just love the vibe of this show. I love the settings, I love the set design, I love the music, I love the dialogue. There's a lot I love about the show, right? And this episode I thought was really, really good. I had a really good time. The only thing is, some of it is just, I think this might just be a me problem. Some of it can be pretty confusing for me. Like, just the time travel parts of it, and the timelines, and the which timeline is which, and then which Kang is this the same Kang as this. It's just, I guess it could be explained a bit easier. I guess maybe, like, I imagine how confused the general audience would be. People who aren't, like, informed on this, and I'm not that informed. Like, I don't read comics or anything. I just get all my knowledge from, like, YouTube videos and stuff. But yeah, I really do wonder how the general audience would go watching this show. But yeah, and also not that much Loki this episode. I mean, we obviously got a lot of Loki and Mobius. There just wasn't that much. Like, for the previous two episodes, it felt like the show was revolving around Mobius and Loki and their dynamic. But in this episode, that really took a back seat and made room for Kang or Victor Timely and Ravonna, not Ramona, and Miss Minutes. I know I'm getting the names mixed up, but yeah, they took front and center this episode, and I thought it was really great. Also, not a lot of Sylvie either. Like, Sylvie, honestly, she was kind of annoying this episode. She was really frustrating because she wasn't listening to anyone. She wasn't listening to reason, and I understand she's in pain. I understand that, I do, from a character perspective. But you would think she trusts Loki at this point to just sit back for a second and listen, right? I mean, eventually she does. She does spare his life because she knows what it's like to be, I guess, punished for things that you didn't do, or I guess didn't do yet. But yeah, we saw that at the end where she spares Victor Timely's life. But yeah, Victor, Ravonna, and Miss Minutes really took center stage this episode, and I gotta say, Jonathan Major's performance, I thought it started off a little bit goofy. Like, when he was on stage doing his presentation, I kind of thought it was a little bit silly and a little bit goofy, but it ended up being cool. He brought some like dynamics to him with, like, his stutter and things like that. But yeah, regardless of all the stuff going on with Jonathan Majors in real life, I thought he was good in this episode, right? Except for that first performance, which did come off a little bit silly. But yeah, I was so frustrated when Victor and Miss Minutes betrayed Ravonna, because I thought they were really having, like, a connection. I didn't see that coming. I was like, okay, Ravonna and Victor, like, I know they have a relationship with the comics, Kang and Ravonna, but I was like, wow, these actors actually have real good chemistry. Like, when he sat her down in that chair, the refrigerator chair, it was kind of cute, Like, I dug their relationship, and honestly, I kind of ship it, and I hope they end up together. But I don't know if that's going to happen after he betrayed her, and especially after that cliffhanger where Miss Minutes said that she has a massive secret to tell Ravonna, which I think we can all guess is that Ravonna and Kang used to be partners, but then he wiped her memory and just, I guess demoted her. But yeah, I really loved the old, like, 1893 setting or whatever it was. I think the episode title was like 1893 or something. I really loved the that setting, the old-timey setting. Also, the ragtime Marvel Studios intro was a really nice touch. You see, I love when you can tell the shows are good when they just do attention to detail, and they put just these small things that don't need to be there in there, just for more immersion. And you can tell the difference in quality between, say, this show and Secret Invasion, which was just a nightmare. But yeah, so I really enjoyed the ragtime intro. I enjoyed the old-timey setting. It was really cool to see. But yeah, I was really digging Ravonna and Kang's, I'm just going to call him Kang because it's easier, Ravonna and Kang's relationship until he betrayed her. But I think the main thing this episode people are going to be talking about is Miss Minutes. I mean, what the fuck? She's in love with him? I mean, that's sort of like a trope, right, that we've seen in previous things before with, like, the robot, the creation falling in love with the creator, or being infatuated and obsessed with the creator. But yeah, wow, I really didn't expect it to take that turn when it turns out she's actually in love with him. I mean, they were hinting at it a little bit, and I sort of picked up on it when she was like getting jealous of Victor and Ravona. You could sort of tell she was like, oh, making those sounds and doing those things like rolling her eyes. That was funny. But yeah, and then there's a really creepy moment where she like embeds her face within a mannequin inside of Victor's lab, where she's like, I want a real body so I can really be with you. Like, oh my god. And that stuff, that was just really cool. I mean, it was really, really cool to see. I'm very curious to see where the rest of the season is going to take Miss Minutes, because they've just made her a lot more dynamic and have a lot more layers to her rather than just be He Who Remains servant, I guess. It was also a nice touch to learn that that He Who Remains and Miss Minutes used to play chess together, and she was sort of his best friend. But yeah, that stuff with the mannequin and her wanting a real body because she loves him is just, that was really, really cool. But yeah, so we also learned that Ravona went back in time to give young Victor Timely the TVA handbook so he can start to make these inventions. And I think what's confusing me is that I thought Victor Timely was He Who Remains, but like before he became He Who Remains, before he founded the TVA. But I guess that's very confusing time travel rules, because it's like, I don't know, but I think that's not true, because I'm pretty sure He Who Remains said he was a scientist from like the 31st century or something. But I guess Victor Timely is who He Who Remains wanted as a replacement because he knew he was going to be killed. But we see Victor has learned a lot of stuff about the TVA, and it's sort of been this thing in like that his life is leading towards his entire life, with all the inventions he's been doing, the prototype of the loom. We've got the prototype of the pruning stick, which was really, really cool when Ravona was like threatening Victor with it, and then she like pruned a mannequin, and it wasn't the original like sort of rainbowy colory pruning we see. It was like a sort of burning up in steam sort of pruning, which was really cool. But yeah, overall I thought the episode was really, really great. I thought Loki and Mobius were great with what little we got of them. I thought the end was great, or with He Who Remains rotting corpse, which was, wow, that really got me by surprise. But yeah, episode was really good. So that's it for this review. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment down below, let me know your thoughts. Did you like the episode, did you not? If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.